Hi, we're the right family.
Dan.
Heidi.
And Isaac.
We live in Maryland, but lately we've been exploring.
Here we are in the airport headed to Southeast Asia.
We want to be missionaries in Manila, so we flew for over a day to see what God was doing on the other side of the world and to find out if there was a place for us.
We didn't know what to expect when we stepped off the plane. Would we find tribal cultures? Would we get lost in a busy modern city?
What we found were people. Lots of people.
People who were friendly and hospitable.
People who were poor and lost.
Most importantly, we found people who need Jesus.
That helped us know that Manila was the place for us.
We walked through their streets. We prayed in their homes. We heard their hopes and listened to their struggles.
God is working in Manila.
We saw him in the joy of a house church pastor in a squatter community. We saw a glimpse of his power when we met young men who were once children in conflict with the law, but are now becoming people of purpose.
God is transforming lives through the gospel and the missionaries who love and share life with the people.
We made a lot of connections in the Philippines. We made friends with missionary families, local pastors, and Filipino people.
Isaac met lots of great kids.
And I even spent a day at a school for missionary kids.
There are many good and exciting things that God is doing in the Philippines.
But Manila still needs more missionaries. Many people are trapped. They live in a culture that is based on fear and shame.
They are made to feel guilty by works-based religions. They spend their lives afraid of spirits and curses. And they are made slaves to cults and idols.
The Bible promises freedom to these people through Jesus.
Enthusiastic church members need pastors and teachers and trainers.
A pastor told us that he has plans for 5 more house churches. But he needs help planning, preparing, planting churches, and making disciples.
There are over 1.5 million street kids in the Philippines and over 50,000 children in jail.
They face so many problems daily like drugs and sniffing glue, malnourishment,
AIDS and other diseases, harassment by police and officials, child prostitution, sexual slavery, and human trafficking.
Additionally, it is estimated that there are almost 3 million squatters just in Metro Manila.
They live in abject poverty and face many dangers, including frequent flooding.
We visited a squatter community called Payatas, where we were able to pray with many of the people.
They live at a landfill where the women and children harvest foam that the men can sell to support their families. A typical family here lives on less than $5 per day.
Jesus cares about the poor, the widow, and the fatherless. Jesus came to seek and save those who are lost.
Though it will be a difficult task, in a different culture, with a very difficult language, together with Open Bible and World Team, our family is ready to be used by Jesus to reach those who need a Savior.
We are going to the Philippines because otherwise there are people there that may never have the opportunity to hear about Jesus. We are going because Jesus wants them to hear His good news.
We are going because Jesus is worthy to be worshipped by the people of the Philippines.
We are going to Manila to follow Jesus.